Alright. It's been taking me forever to figure out how to beat the Monk Cruiser. But I think I've got a plan. FTL RNG has been fucking me over greatly. I don't get it. This doesn't usually take this long to load. Alright. Astronomically low odds of me winning with the monkey. So, I can get out of Sector 1. It's Sector 2 that is a problem. It is such a shame that Kura is over here. Oh yeah, and since I'm gonna be spending all the scrap, honestly, like, fuck the merchants. Let me try shooting the rocks. Yeah. With no weapons. Alright, let's actually not forget to do this. Alright. I don't understand how attacking civilians is ever the right call. But, I mean, let them do themselves. Full-fledged fighting has broken out on the streets. I wonder, like, how is it on the streets when it's like there's a civilian vessel that's been attacked? Like, what's going on? Tears through my hull with the Zoltan shield. Yeah, nice one. Oh yeah, first 50 scrap. Let's try and hit all these supply depots. We are gonna avoid... Oh, an engine, nice. Yeah. Now, quite annoyingly, the stations are actually not saved, so... Let's do something like that. Oh, I should have meditated. Get one hull back. Change their mind. Alright, the reason I did that is because I need a guy on the doors, because I'm sorry, but my anti-border defense sucks at... My anti-border defense sucks ass. Alright. Okay. 1, 2, 3... Yeah, I suppose I can hit them both. We are not hitting stores today, or at least not in this sector. One, two, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Sell resources. Now I can actually get away with selling drone parts. Garbage. Actually, the flak is not bad. Very old, we're saying. I don't know why he wants to sell me garbage. And then proceed to sell me black trash guns, huh? Ion Intruder. Ion Intruder is bad. The Bale Mine Launcher. 15 missiles for 2 fleet delay. But no notoriety. I mean, 15 missiles is a lot, but then again, like, it will allow me to repair another hull. I mean, should I? I mean, how much can I sell it for? Does it do ion damage? It does ion damage, so... I mean, I suppose it's a way to spend my missiles. I mean, okay. Now, let's get some power and shields. And my offense, I just need level 5 weapons. And I need to get my engines up. Alright. I mean, here's the thing, when you're at the end beacon, you can't meditate for 3 jumps or even 2 jumps because, quite annoyingly, okay, you can skip 1 jump, but the second or the third, they're gonna carry over to the next sector, which is complete bullshit, actually. Look, they're gonna carry over to the next sector. So, Union or Outcast? See, if I choose wisely, I'll have a choice everywhere. Like, I'm going to reroute to the Union sector right about here at Sector 4. So, what am I doing next? I want to get weapons online. Oh, I can get an outpost. Yeah. Might as well ask for missiles. I'm doing really good on fuel. Repairs, drone parts, ammunition. I think go for drone parts. Stay out of this, or you'll be next. Watch this do damage to my shield. It's complete bullshit. Yeah, another thing in engines, which is the best. We are avoiding stores. We ain't got time for that. Auto ship. Wait, I think this is a training ship now. Yeah, I think this is a training ship. Hold on. Okay, well, I don't think it can go that high. Okay, well, I'm just gonna let this run for a little bit. Alright. Now we are back. Time to blow this caper off. Most of the crew accepts your offer to be dropped off at a nearby station. One joy is to stay there. Chris Malat, welcome aboard! You are officially our anti-boarding party. We don't need more gunpowder yet. What is that? A rock store. Attack the slaver. Oh, well, you can go over there, actually. Here, go over there. Demand a Mantis, a Rockman, or an NG? Honestly, I'll go for a Rockman. I opt for Rock. Might as well put you on sensors. So, I'm basically not hurting for crew anymore. So, yeah. We found you at last. Prepare to die. See, I knew going selling the drone parts was worthwhile. I don't get it. What's with these auto scouts not having shields? The Arcadia drone would have been nice, but guess our missile defense is high dodge, huh? What the Okay, well, I'll wait for a repair on that. One, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, that's not happening. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. No. I don't need those missiles, and also, I need that fuel. No, please don't. Oh no. Oh, whatever will we do? And it's such a tragedy that we have to kill you. So let's control you. I mean, that's just a shitty trade. Wow. I don't remember Flak sucking so much ass. The bale is trash, honestly. particle. Honestly, that ain't bad. Outcast or pirate? I'll go with pirate. It gives me the option to go to Hector. Pay the fee. Oh. You know, let me help you out. Oh, the life fiber aliens. I call them the life fiber aliens. What is this thing? No medical system. Hey, get back here. The crew of the vessel is dead. You scrap its smooth right hull and find a rockman. You're free to go wherever you want. No. Sure, let's, repair. Hacking or cloaking? Honestly, I think cloaking. I think this is worth it if I get more missiles. Like, hold on. Can I actually buy anything that's good? Oddly, well, I need a lot of them. Let's just get the ooh quotes. Should I get repair gel? Because honestly, breaches are going to be annoying. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I can do it. Continue. That's a slug. But that is rocking. So I need missile defense and a 4th dodge, which I already have, and a 3rd shield. Wow, that is a wrecked ship if I've ever seen one. It's too bad the artillery doesn't work. Alright. Honestly, I think this is a better arrangement. This is optimal if you land in shield. Which, it turns out I did land in shields. Oh, and I forgot. You know what? Let's... It's not like this guy can hurt me. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Ah, I needed a full scrambler. Alright, fine. Wait, this is a guard fight. So, I go over here, and then I might as well search. There we go. Slug Repair Drill actually kind of makes this very nice. Damn you. Oh no. Anything but damn me. Can I get the true ending? I don't think so. And from here on out, it's hostile sectors. Which means I'm gonna have a lot of scrap. Alright. Oh yeah, the Union Core Worlds. Hold on. I want to make sure I'm getting my facts right. I've written it down somewhere. Yep, Union Core Worlds. Merchants. I am gonna use the missiles more. Well, more scrap can't hurt. Do I have the Union transport? Let's see. I do have the Union transport. I mean, I can sell drone parts if I'm being honest. Slip Space Chrono. They want some crew. And I want them to get bent. Oh. So what is this? Ion. You can't imagine what your kill count is, Guardian Drone. Investigate the station, maybe I can help. Are you okay? Agree to help her? Yay! Oh. How do I want to go about this? Okay, the particle beam can hit here. And it hit the absolute best place. Wait, wrong button? You're concerned about Ellie's mental state. Check on her. You find Ellie giggling to herself in a corner. As you approach, she perks up. Oh, superfan, I have a request of you. She pulls out a long list and hands it to you. This is my super duper revenge list. It's all the people who I want put in the ground for taking Ellie's show off the air. Deranged lunatics, rebel supporters, probably fascist psycho order or bad guys. You already promised me you'd help. Ellie clasps her hands together and bats her fake eyelashes uncomfortably close to your face. So, when do we start? Who's first? Wrigley Spruce, head of merchandising for Flower and Sunshine Studios. He was the first weekly link. They caught all my merchandise before they gave me the boot, because they thought the children would forget about me. Who could forget their favorite childhood character? I'm the best character in all media history. I'm fabulous to my very core. Wrigley's a fat, alcoholic piece of little rotten, oops, that's not very PG. He's a bad guy, okay? He was part of Vance's little riot group back before the Civil War, too. Where to start with him? Okay. Repair a bunch of damage. Let's repair 2. Thank you for your business. No refunds. Honestly, I think I might keep that. So, what was I? Oh yeah, this is... Oh, well. That's not a whole lot. Before you is some kind of orbit-bound warehouse surrounded by various Union transport ships and a single auto ship manufactured by Wentworth Innovations. Next to it is a small ship, likely some kind of mobile office. Despite the dinky size, the economics of this scene suggest a rather large expense went towards it. Alright. Um, so, I need to do this 4 times? Okay. You dock near the cargo ships and enter the warehouse to see rows of merchandise for various colorful animal-themed characters. Dora the Durgan, Cammy the whatever, Remy the Rekma, and most of all, Sammy the Spider. Despite the mundaneness of the last one, he seems to have the most dedicated merchandise in the room. There isn't a single article dedicated to Ellie. You can tell she's fuming. Where's Wrigley? Ellie doesn't hear you, instead moving closer to the shelves. She looks fondly at the other characters, silently recalling all the memories. But when she gets to Sammy's aisle, she suddenly turns aggressive, throwing various novelty items, like singing animatronics and spider-flavored ice cream onto the floor, kicking over the shelves and repeatedly plunging her knife into the heart of a large stuffed spider. Amidst the noise, you hear a door open and a rather rotund man shout, slightly muffled by some food sloppily shoveled into his mouth. What in the... Who are you people? Why are you here? When his eyes finally land on Ellie, his composure changes rapidly. First to bemusement, then to horror, then to hysteria. Stefan? You raving mad lunatic? You're still wearing that horse costume. Or is it Stefan? Ha! You know, that costume belongs to me, you little runt. I don't suppose you've come to bring it back to me, have you? Finally, the man seems to notice your crew. Who's your friends? Wait, Stefan, did you hire a bunch of renegades to kill me? Ha ha ha. Oh my god, this is hysterical. I can't even... What is wrong with you? You put the human species to shame. This is the behavior of a Zoltan pugilist or brain-dead drug-snorting mantist. You can't kill me anyways. I have security! Well, actually, it's more like I have security! The man shouts about, and the security team enters the room. An automated drone activates outside. Alright. Somehow Ellie is causing a ruckus while here. Oh, that's kind of lame. Hey, hold on. What are you? Where are you going? Wrigley has left the warehouse and is now hiding in his office ship. He'd likely have taken care of. He'd likely have taken off, weren't for the fact the ship was securely tethered to the station. You find him cowering underneath his desk, and as you approach, he scrambles for a wooden bat signed by some famous Union sports star. You beat him to it. It seems like he's finally taking you seriously. Okay. You can keep the goddamn costume, Stefan. I don't even want to imagine what depraved shit you've done in it. Just leave me alone. I don't care what crazy conspiracies you've concocted. I didn't get you booted off the show. That was all the higher-ups, okay? It's not exactly a mystery why. Ellie shakes her head. No. You see, Wrigley, I know you Indians talk. The Mars Day massacres, remember those? Wrigley shifts his seats uncomfortably. You can tell Ellie is doing this all for you, coaxing you into accepting what she's about to do to this man. She's not lying either. You've heard a bit about Spruce, and he goes well back with Rebel Admiral and his parents. The question is it the best idea to murder him in cold blood right here and then? Ellie takes another step closer, and Wrigley's breath gets more and more erratic. Wait, Stefan, let's think this through. How does a brand new line of Ellie merch sound? I can picture you. It'll be like a retro pack, a throwback, nostalgia for the old days. Ellie smiles. That sounds fabulastic, Wrigley. Wrigley breathes a sigh of relief, and is promptly decapitated by a single stroke of Ellie's knife. His head hits the floor. And Ellie stands over the corpse to survey it. Ellie will visit your funeral and let you know how the new merch sells. It'll do great, she promises. Ellie grabs one of the forms off of Wrigley's desk and writes something down, folds it up, and puts it in her pocket. She curtsies and gallops up out of the room in full stride. You notice a new vigor in her step as she leaves, and you spend time following her. Level 2. Oh. Vengeance makes her stronger. Okay. I'm concerned about the mental state. You find Ellie sorting through some merchandise she stole from the warehouse. You don't remember her doing that, but you don't bother asking. When she finally notices you watching her, she looks up and smiles menacingly. With the same menacing smile once again. Ready for another Superfan? We did Super Fantastic-alicious last time, and I can't wait to get another off my list. She makes a hoarse noise and pretends to prance around. Who's next? Ellie pulls out her list again, which you notice now to have been hastily scribbled on the back of a receipt. Let's see. Oh, of course. Old Hughie Armstrong, chief legal consultant for Flower and Sunshine Studios. He was always so boring. Yep. All he did was talk a bunch of mumbo-jumbo legal stuff. Children aren't entertained by law. They're entertained by Ellie the Equinoid. But of course, you know that superfan. He was also on, I think he did some stuff for Vance. He's probably a human supremacist. Ellie doesn't like human supremacists. Ellie loves all creatures equally, so as long as they understand that Ellie belongs on air for the people to see, well, what are you waiting for? Let's go! 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's get some missiles. Good. But it costs more drone parts than I have. That's a lot of scrap. However, ooh, yeah, that's what I need. A rather bland and uninteresting law firm has been constructed nearby with a sign that reads Armstrong and Lawrence Law Firm. Not that you've seen many in your day, but if you had to imagine, this one is unique in how mind-numbingly dull it is. Despite the drabness, it reeks of that particularly potent odor of wealthy, and staring at the building makes you want to commit more violence than ordinary. It's probably best you get this over with quickly. You step aboard the law firm and gag on the musty smell of office rooms. Ellie doesn't seem too fazed, as if she's been in this room many times before. This idea is reaffirmed as she flawlessly navigates her way through the rows upon rows of cubicles and labyrinth-like office installments. She finally comes to a stop at a door labeled Armstrong. She takes a gigantic, over-exaggerated breath, then slams her fist through the door and yanks it off its hinges. Inside the room, a thin, stick-like man glances up. If he's startled by this violent entrance, he sure doesn't show it. Stefan. Back from the dumpster bin, are you? Hughley lights a cigarette and leans back in his chair. You know, you will have to pay for those damages, right? Your office smells terrible. Yes, and so do you. The man peers over his spectacles to get a better look at you. Judging from the ugly mug, I'm going to guess you're undesirables. Vigilantes, And so, if we are, let me remind you that in the precedent of Rusting Hulk's incident, the Union outlawed vigilante work. Jiggly smiles smugly, as if he had said something rather cunning. That means you're operating outside the law. Okay, and finally, the man's composure seems momentarily broken, as if he didn't expect you to not care about the law. Never mind. Stefan, would you care explaining why you've dragged this riffraff into the room? Ellie, however, isn't paying attention. Instead, she's wandered over to the wall, where you notice the only personal decorations you've seen in the entire building. Various framed signed portraits of the formerly Ellie the Equinoid show are up on the wall, including Sammy the Spider. Ellie, of course, is nowhere to be seen. Ellie laughs nervously. Hughley, where's my photo? She points to the wall where Sammy's photo is. Mine used to be right there. And now it's just some insect. It's technically not an insect. Children don't like insects. I did a lot when I was a little kid. And also, that's a spider, not an insect, an arachnid. See, I would have known that because when I was a child, I researched that for fun. Why would you do this? Why would you do this? Did you lose it? Hughie frowns. No, I threw it away because you're a has-been, a washed-up lunatic with no future. The company had use of you, but Wentworth wanted you canned. Hughie smiles, as if he knows some kind of dark secret. It was inevitable, and all your fault too. You notice Ellie has begun to shake, and her eyes glaze over again. My fault? Ellie the Equinoid is the most beloved character in all media history. I entertain the children. Washed up has-been? My career isn't over. Unlike yours, that's about to be. She lunges for Hugh, but the thin man slips out of the way and activates a panic switch under his desk. Alarms flash, and you can tell security has been called. Time to get to work, or get the hell out of here. Security isn't quite what's expected. Rebel elites, in fact. If there was any clue that this firm might have been tied to Vance, this is sure one. Alright, it's time to take down some murders. Well, awesome. Hey, isn't... Oh my god. Okay. Find Hyugi. Hyugi. By the time you've landed your ship, you're just in time to see Hyugi running out of the building. But he doesn't get too far. Ellie jumps in the way and pushes him onto the concrete, resting her boot on his face and grinding it against the rough concrete. Hyugi screams, but can only just be heard over Ellie's maniac laughter. "Stefan, stop! I will sue you to Kingdom Come!" Only then does it seem to finally dawn on the dried-up lawyer that Ellie doesn't care about the legality of the situation. "Okay, Stefan, listen. Maybe we can talk this through. Your beef with Wentworth, right? Or the divorce? I know. I represented your wife during the dispute. It was an honest mistake." He struggles to spit out the word mistake. "But I can, get you in touch with Wentworth, okay? I can be useful. Ellie spits on the ground next to Hyugi. "The only thing I hate more than a double-crosser is the one who'll double-cross for both sides. What kind of degenerate morals did they teach your generation? I inspire to teach children positivity and friendship and kindness. You represent crooks and genocidal maniacs and keep them out of hot water when they want to start race riots that provoke civil wars." Ellie lingers on the last thought, as if she wants to say more, but stops. She begins to reach for her knife slowly, making sure Hyugi can see her motions and quiver in fear. Ellie can, Ellie draws her knife and gets on her knee, holding up the blade to the arm. She begins to cut away sections from his flesh, whistling a merry tune from her show. At least you think that's what she's whistling, because you can't hear it very well between the screaming and sobbing from Hyugi. You notice various workers freeing the seam, and turning to point scream at Ellie's violence before them. Once the screams have finally been stopped, and Hyugi's corpse is barely even recognizable, Ellie finally stops and gets up. The blood splatters over her uniform are fairly disconcerting, but you can tell Ellie has certainly been invigorated by this. Another one down, do-do-do. Super fantastilastic. Ellie's staring at a pack of stolen cigarettes in her hand, pondering them deeply. When she notices you, she stashes them in her suit and spins around in a circle. Another day, another entry on the list to cross off. Yippee! I'm super duper franticastilasticity excited for the next one. Who's next? We're going after my old friend Remy the Rekma. Hold it. Isn't Remy the last one? No, it's Sammy. No, this is the last one. Okay. He plays poker with some friends at a local establishment, and we're going to crash his little party. Haha. He was so funny with his goofy accent and those big ears of his. Too bad he didn't have my back when I was sacked. I saw that little traitorous ne'er-do-well shaking hands with Sammy and welcoming him into the cast the week before I got the pink slip. Traitors deserve a little payback, don't you think? So even though I jumped into there, when they have an exclamation point, they're fleet immune beacons. The nearby establishment is no casino nor bar. It's actually a militia outpost, albeit a fairly casual one. Various non-militia civilians wander about, and a section of the dining hall hosts a group of rough but friendly-looking militia soldiers that are engrossed in lively banter. Shouldn't take long to find Remy. Search for Remy. Simply following the noise of the crowd of militiamen, you realize the banter is being casted over a routine poker game. As you approach, the contrasting bright pink of Ellie's suit causes many heads to turn. One man in particular, a very unusually small rockman, seems to be most shocked of all. Stefan? What in the blazes are you doing here? The rockman pulls out a seat and offers Ellie to sit, but she ignores him. Remy, I found you. Found you. You noticed. You thought you could hide from me. Well, you were wrong. Wait, you're the one who plays Remy? The rockman nods. Yes, though it's not something you'd find out without digging. I don't know why I took the job. It's been nothing but hell. But it's also why I also run this militia gig. The union has no laws protecting the equal pay of immigrant species, and I was never paid as much as anyone else. Certainly not as much as Stefan. Upon mentioning the other actor in the room, the rockman turns back to Ellie. Stefan, we're not at work right now. You don't need to call me Remy anymore. It's just Goss. Goss sticks out his hand, which you instinctually shake despite the purpose of your mission here. The friendly and unintimidating composure of the rockman has disarmed you, and even Ellie seems a bit reserved. Even still, she sticks to the script. Remy, Remy, Remy! You can lie all you want, but Ellie knows the truth. She's an honest horse, and she knows a liar well. Goss seems genuinely hurt. Stefan, are you accusing me of getting you fired? We've been friends since day one. You were the only one on that cast that treated me like an actual person, and not some kind of alien defect or unwanted invader. We used to go for wides in the Equinox. We designed merchandise ideas together. We hung out after work almost weekly. What they did to you was terrible, and it's a large reason why I quit. But being nice to the newcomer doesn't mean I turn my back on you. Michael seems like a good guy, and he's a great actor. Good with kids, and he plays Sammy well. He's certainly nowhere near as dedicated to the role as you are, but you can't blame him for a decision made all the way up to the ladder, to WI, when they brought the studio. Ellie begins to scream and shout, kicking over tables and tearing up some paintings on the wall. Startled by the sudden violent actions, multiple militia soldiers have abandoned the poker game and now have their hands on their weapons. Liar, liar, liar! You're a rat, a traitor. Don't lie to Ellie, she knows the truth. And my friends here will back me up, right? You wouldn't betray me, would you, Superfan? Ellie turns to you, plead for your support. Well, I have to. No. So, I can either back her up or talk her out of it. Both will allow the quest to proceed, though backing Ellie up will cause the Temptation to turn hostile. However, bloodlust, vengeance, though. I mean, I don't know. Vengeance. While the idea of fighting all these militiamen doesn't excite you, you stand your ground behind Ellie. Goss seems at a loss, and the other militiamen don't hesitate. The threat is now apparent, the station turns hostile, and you have to fight. You have a fight on your hands. Vengeance. Oh, cool. Alright, what do we have here? Oh, that's a great place to land, actually. Oh, that's an awesome place to land. And actually, I think what I'll do... Wait. Hold on. Kill this guy? It has been damaged to the point it can no longer function. And surrenders. Finds Goss. During the fight, Goss seems to have been severely wounded. By the time you find him, his death already seems imminent. Ellie traces her way around the room, dragging her knife against the wall in deep concentration. Never once does she make eye contact with the Rockman. Finally, she paces to the center of the room and stands over Goss, staring him in the eyes. This is what happens to traitors, Remy. Do me a favor and say hi to Sammy in HE double hockey sticks. Ellie performs one single swipe of her knife against Goss's throat, sealing his fate. As the Rockman bleeds out on the floor, Ellie wipes the blood off her knife and marches out of the room with less of her usual childlike manner. Vengeance. So this is Stefan, huh? Interesting. Wait, hold on. Killing Gus was probably not the right thing to do. Well, it gets her vengeance meter up, and that's what I care about. Honestly, I can plead about killing Goss later. For now. Vengeance. Who's next? We're almost at the end of the list, Secret Fan. You ready? The one and only Paul Lancaster, director of the Equinoid. Well, about to be former director. The decision to fire me was as much as his fault as it was Vance's. I have a special treat for him. Honestly, I don't think Vance cares about shows. You're really gonna make me dive? You'll never believe what I just came from. Swear to God. There was this big place at the center of everything. There was a talking can of beans, and God himself, except he was a slug with a big ring. And there was this guy in a maid outfit, and that guy with a card that smelled weird, and they were all slugs. I'm going insane. The deranged renegade raises his weapon and turns his violence in his madness. I'm gonna be honest, like, considering all the shit that happens in the universe, I can't really call this madness. Oh boy. Yeah, that's a deadly beam. Alright. That's also not a high level threat. improved armories. Explore! Explore! Alright. Cloak and rob the transport. Honestly, yeah. The coordinates Ellie gave you take you straight to a well-constructed and evidently expensive piece of real estate, seemingly a vacation home. Even more bafflingly, an MFK ace is parked outside as some sort of guard. To get inside, you'll have to kill them first. As you reveal your ship, the MFK ship locks on and attacks. Get ready for combat. That's not a lot. Alright, MFK meets MFK. MFK guard has been eliminated. With no more need for stealth, Ellie breaks down the front door and barges her way inside. You and your crew march your way to the highest floor where a sickly thin man in the bathrooms stands staring out the window. A row of TV monitors on the side show security footage of the wrecked MFK and front door. So you've arrived at last, Stefan. When I heard news of your hijinks with Spruce and Armstrong, I wondered if you'd be coming here next. The man turns around, revealing a long scar that cuts through his now missing left eye. He bows to you in mock hospitality. Welcome to Casa de Lancaster. I hope you don't mind the mess. A bunch of Neanderthals and a freak in a horse costume just broke into my house. Please, why don't you have a seat? Paul sits, legs folded, in a padded swivel chair, facing several uncomfortable folding chairs. Your crew takes a seat, all except Ellie, who of course is in her usual lone wolf self. Paul seems almost bored by her presence, rather than frightened. So, Stefan, tell me why you're here. Well, Polly, Superfan here and I came to pay you a little visit, a little payback for all your hard work at getting me tossed in the dumpster. Let's face it, you were always jealous of me. Ellie's grace always overshadowed your creative genius. You know, the show would have been nothing without me. Flowers and Sunshine would be a ghost town if not for little old Ellie. I'm a superstar. Super fantastic elastic star. Paul breaks out into full laughter, curling in a ball of pain from how much he's laughing. Ha 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 ha. Jealous of you? Paul scoots closer, his smug smile is receding and replaced by a menacing look. I gave you a chance to climb up from the ground, you psychopathic lunatic. I built this whole show, and you think you just rode on my success. Acting tips. From Cornelius Perrysmith. Hey, I know the guy. What a riot. The only person more insane than Cornelius I've ever met is you. Man, I love Cornelius. You are a drugged up, smoke-addicted dumpster fire who couldn't act for shit. Why do you think your wife left you, huh? Because she couldn't stand to be around you. You're disgusting. You're worthless. Ellie slams her knife into the desk in front of her, leaning in closer. I am not worthless. I am beloved. I am fabulous. I am the greatest character in all of media history. Pulse notes. No, you're just delusional. Ellie's ratings were tanking long before you were fired. Kids got tired of the gimmick. They don't want wholesome, happy bullshit. They don't want morals. They want to be entertained. Comedy's gotten darker. Kids have matured. The Civil War really changed this great nation, and for the better, I say. The Union's ready to handle the truth, that this multiverse is a dangerous place, and they need to be ready to fight for their lives here. Vance has the right idea. Those rebels are out risking their lives to make things better for all of us, but until that happens, we can't keep up with the Goo Goo Gaga fluff. Ellie shakes her head repeatedly. No. You're lying. You're a lying liar who lies. Children will always love me. I was fired because of a grand scheme orchestrated by Vance Wentworth. Don't lie to me. I don't need to lie to you. You just need to stop pretending you're the main character in everyone else's life. Yeah, Vance was the one who ordered you to be fired. Because what kind of example were you setting for his nephew? Okay. I see. After what you did to his sister, you wretch. He ought to have you executed for treating her that way. Instead, he gave you the boot. It's well known you're a Fed sympathizer anyway. And people like that aren't all too popular in these parts. Just consider yourself lucky you don't have lead lodged between your last remaining 3 brain cells and get lost. Go find the dumpster you crawled out of and lock yourself in for the benefit of everyone. Ellie lunges for Paul, grabbing him by the throat and pulling him onto the ground. She begins maniacally beating him with her fists, but the man makes not even so much as a word as he's assaulted. It seems he's accepted his own fate and doesn't even care. The question is, what benefit will this bring? Simple. Vengeance. Ellie continues to beat Paul, her fists getting bloodier and bloodier, and Paul's face slowly reduced to pulp. Once the man's lost conscience, Ellie stands up and brings down her boot to his face, caving it with a sickening spurt of blood. Out of breath, the former director, not sure what else to do. You lift her up and carry her back to the ship. Okay. No? This is not on the wiki. Okay. You can't seem to find Ellie in any of her usual spots. Instead, you eventually find her crawled up in an airlock, with safety features disabled. She looks distraught, but as you approach, she climbs to her feet and attempts to regain her standard composure. Are you ready, Superfan? You're on the last item on my list. It's gonna be great. Super awesome, kind of. Who's next? We're going after Sammy the Spider. That stupid idiot, evil, monstrous fiend stole my place on the show, outsold my merchandise, and is corrupting the youth with his hip and trendy fads. Rap music? Seriously? I agree, rap music should be just taken out and shot. What are they teaching the children? We're gonna get rid of this menace, and when he's out of the way, the show will be mine again. I'll be the star for all the multiverse to see. Oh, isn't it wonderful how close we are? And when we're done, it'll be a free life supply of corp juice and merchandise for you, Superfan, for bringing me all this way. Ellie wipes a tear away. I dare even say we might be friends, but we can worry about that later. Sammy must come first. Coalition, huh? The Coalition was an unfortunate side effect of the Slug expansion wars. They're another issue. Persuade them to let me go. Yeah, I must have been terribly confused. You're a Federation ship yet? Alright, whatever, just leave. I can go up here and then down here. That's what I think I'll do. But I need fuel. So, let's come to this. What? I don't want to waste a fuel pod, honestly. Empire? Need to go over there. I should get a drone booster. Okay. Rock store. Do you offer anything better? Ah! An onslauncher. Oh, that is so good. Ancient tech is like the bee's knees. Yeah, I'll go with this one. Wait. I don't have many slots for weapons. I need the flak to get rid of the shields. coalition crew is dead. Okay. I need a drone booster. But that's probably not gonna happen. What I can get is an anomaly detector. I need level 3 sensors. It's fine, it's fine. Alright. Sammy the Spider's Super Spider Station. I don't get why these actors have ships, anyway. The cords take you to some gigantic and busy urban city with heavy traffic from off-world. The flood of advertisement you receive approaching from the surface from the flood. It seems Sammy is on some kind of galactic tour, traveling with the other Flowers and Sunshine mascots on a live televised performance for children all over. Security seems to be extremely tight due to the size of this event. And if you had to guess, you might already know Ellie's coming. Ellie catches her eye is the bright blue and spider-shaped cruiser that seems to be smiling at the crowd below. If you had to guess, this is how the cast of the show's been getting around. Though the arsenal of weapons is definitely a strange addition. Honestly, I don't blame them, considering, yeah, we've been killing everyone. You sneak aboard the building where the event is being held, slipping through the backstages. Ellie moves with complete purpose, no galloping or horse races. She stares forward, laser-focused, searching for one man and one man only. Eventually, you reach the dressing rooms, where a couple of cast members, half-dressed in their costumes, see you. Hey, hey, you people can't be back here. Fans aren't allowed backstage, even with a pass, until after the concert's over. Damn it, we're security. Ellie spreads her arms and lets out a high-pitched squeal. Dora! Cammy! You guys are here. It's me, Ellie. I don't need a pass, silly. I'm the main character of the show. So forgetful. Ellie fakes a large sigh. But I'll forgive you both, because today's a very exciting day. The day Ellie gets what she deserves. The two mascots turn to each other. Stefan? What are you doing? Holy shit. When we hear about Wrigley and Hughie, Stefan, what is wrong with you? Are you insane? Yes. Oh no, you guys too? All around me. Traitors, traitors, traitors. What's a horse to do? I'm so tired of this madness. The multiverse has gone to crock. The only thing that can save it now is Ellie. Ellie and her best friend Superfan. Now, get out of my way. Ellie pushes her way past the mascots, who fall to the ground and don't even bother to get back up. You glance at them before following Ellie into the room marked with a large blue S. Inside, a tall, rather ordinary man sits in a padded chair facing a mirror, doing breathing exercises. He doesn't hear you come in, but when Ellie grabs him from behind and throws him to the floor, it gets his attention. Secure him! Sammy is cut off by Ellie's boot in his mouth. Now, Sammy, naughty little spider. I caught you. Ellie caught you. Ellie sways her hands back and forth and does a little song and dance. Sammy struggles to escape from underneath Ellie, but to no avail. However, clearly, either someone heard of his shouting earlier, or the two mascots are part of your crew, because you can hear shouting from outside, and heavy footsteps. By the sound of it, there's quite a few guards on the road. You need to leave quickly. Convince Ellie to go. There's no choice here. We're outnumbered, and if you stay, you'll either be arrested, way too many people. Ellie isn't listening as usual, so as you grab her by the arm and yank her out the door, as soon as you leave, Sammy runs out in the other direction, yelling for security to follow. You make it safely outside the building and back to the ship, but not before a fully suited woman jumps out in front of you to block you from getting to your ship, blaster in hand. She's a rebel of some kind, but from her black and yellow uniform, you can't quite tell what rank. Either way, not the kind of individual you'd expect to see here. So it's true, the deranged actor is hunting down Flowers and Sunshine's cast members. When word reached Vance in Universe 1, there was quite a lot of hysteria. You have to imagine, after all your history, and to hear you're still out there. He thought you were dead, or in some loony bin somewhere at least. Fortunately, you must understand, Stefan, that Flowers and Sunshine is a member of the Wentworth Innovations family. You aren't a part of that family. It's against business interests to leave you or your renegades friends as liabilities. I was dispatched, hand-chosen from Universe 1, to make sure you stayed fired this time. The rebel turns to you. Vance sends his best regards. By the way, you're the one they sent to dismantle the flagship. Really? Not who I would have chosen. But then again, I have the intelligence to side with the Liberators, not the Impressors. Now, I could kill you with my ship, but I think it'd be more entertaining for you to die to that stupid-looking blue spider. And you thought you were intelligent. The cruiser from earlier powers on in the distance. It's already out of place arsenal, now humming with power. No more time to waste. It's time to fight. Kayla, the Legionnaire operative. Human soldier. Zemu, Mispuga, Graffin, Devian, Nellis, and Davian. Wait, is there 2 Davians? There's 2 Davians. Oh well. What's it matter? This could be a problem. I have a bunch of drone cards, but... Oh no. Wait. Ah! I was too slow. Wait! Oh, I don't have the shield bypass. Ah. You've defeated the hideous blue cruiser, hopefully the last of whatever Rebel Force Universe 1 has sent to stop you and Ellie. As you fly back to the stadium, you notice the collateral damage from the fight has left the venue in disarray. The front entrance is on fire, and the emergency services are doing their best to get inside, while crowds of people are either paralyzed in their seats or fleeing to any exit they can find. While you're focused on the crowds, Ellie runs up to you and reports she spotted Sammy crawling around on the stage, trying to find help. We have to go after him. Pull the ship closer. Seriously? Haven't we done enough? Ellie draws her knife on you, demanding you pull the ship in closer. Not wanting to start another fight, you do as she says. She was shocked. Once you're close enough to the room once you're close enough to the open roof of the stage, Ellie rushes for one of the airlocks and leaps out. She catches herself on one of the tops, tearing it and swinging her way down to the stage. She hits the floor and rolls, and for a moment you think she might be dead from such a long fall. However, she gets up again with a limp and continues to approach Sammy, knife drawn. The crowd screams in terror, but their eyes are glued on the scene. Ellie is back! Ellie's back on stage, everyone! Cheer for me! Ellie spins around, stumbling because of her leg. She flicks her knife out from her suit and points it directly at Sammy. Sammy the Spider, you're no hero of any child. You're a monster, teaching the youth the degenerate morals of an era of rebel filth. You disgrace to everything this show has ever stood for. And to think, you fired me. You kicked Ellie the Equinoid off the Ellie the Equinoid show. You lunatic. Stefan, please stop. My name is Michael. I'm just an actor. You're just an actor. It's just a kid's show. Shut up, shut up, shut up! You know nothing. Your favorite music is rap music! You have no taste. Honestly, this thing is insane. But I fucking agree with at least that. Stefan, I don't even listen to rap music. Before this job, I was just an Ellie imitator who worked gigs at carnivals and birthday parties. I was a nobody, and you were my hero. I remember watching you as a kid. You brought me so much joy. I drank cork juice every day at recess. I still have my Ellie plushie from when I was a kid. I didn't fire you, I swear. I just got lucky, scoring a birthday gig for Vance's nephew. Ellie was his favorite character too. Vance thought I was good, but he didn't like the character. He told me he was planning to buy the studio and add some new characters. He suggested I might do play a role well. I was so excited. I had no idea I was going to be replacing you. I thought I'd get to work alongside you. Ellie stutters at the mention of Vance's nephew, but it seems to shake it off. Liar, liar, liar! Don't give me that, Malark. No, no, no. There is only one Ellie. You cannot be Ellie. Ellie grabs Michael by the leg, and with an impressive display of upper body strength, tosses him behind her. As Michael tries to get off the surround, Ellie plunges her knife into his shoulder, twisting it. Her smile grows wider and wider as blood coats her uniform. Ellie the Equinoid will always be the greatest character in all media history, and I will always be her. All I can do is watch and hold. With nothing and no one able or willing to do anything. Now to reach Ellie, the inevitable, is all that is left to occur. A final stroke of both knife and fate. Michael falls with a severed neck. Ellie stands, murder weapon in hand, and receives, with open arms, her standing ovation of screams and tears. They love me. They love Ellie. They always have. They always will. I'm a star. Ellie turns to you, arms hooked still wide. Superfan, the day of Ellie is now. No more Sammy. There is only the Ellie Show, and that is all there will ever be. Before you now stands a monster that if you had chosen differently, you could have prevented. But now, this is your responsibility. You doubt Ellie will go much further in life from here. but she still might be of use to you in your mission. After all, that, though, is another story. You say nothing, but Ellie yank her arm and run back to the ship, still lost in her dreamland. Ellie skips and dances her way to the ship with you. The Federation probably won't be happy with you enabling this. Your actions here, justifiable or not, will not reflect well in the eyes of the Federation or its citizens. Continuously perform actions like this, and you might start to see negative reactions from the Federation and its allies. For your extra egregious actions, your notoriety has increased twice. Whoa, that's a lot of blood. The former star of the famous children's show, Ellie the Equinoid. Absolute bonkers. The longer she spends in combat, the more insane she starts to go. When his sanity reaches the max, she will temporarily become uncontrollable and unteleportable, and deal double damage, or take double damage from hazards. Has gone completely insane. Ellie stares at you blankly when you approach and says nothing. You try to talk to her, but she stops. Captain, why are you here? Don't you have things to be doing? Did you forget your promise? Go get them done. Please! Bro, I don't want a hug from you, that's for certain. This beacon is a security checkpoint. Nothing to hide, nothing to fear. Okay, well. Imagine the reaction that my monks are having. Like, they are just seeing this absolute insanity unfold. And they're like, yep. Well, this is fine. Whatever's here. I'm so low on all this stuff. I don't mind the prisoners not surviving. It means I don't have to make the awkward decision to be like, uh-oh, who's getting kicked off the ship? Wait a minute. Why do you not have shields? Alright, who are you? Looks like I've completed all of them except a very dangerous one. Scorch Bangchin. Damage per tile. Fissure beam. I mean, it does good system damage. Alright, well, first things first. I can go to the rock store. Level 3 sensors. This might be controversial, so I'm taking a real gamble here. Ooh. One, two, three. Now, I'm just saying, if I got enough scrap, I could, triple boarding drone? That's not bad. So, if I get it to level 7, the Lost Sun Stronghold, or the Kleptocracy Capital. I think I'll go with the Lost Sun Stronghold, because I could, if I get a loot transport. That'll be amazing. Unexpected warm welcome. We've heard the legends of your resistance. No. No surprise, one and more are too attached. I'm sorry, but like that's like all my drone parts. So like that's just not happening. Wait, you have extinguishers? Ignited flak gun. Dustbringer store. They don't get along with Ministry citizens, but they seem to be alright dealing with Zoltans, just not other races. Ignited fire flak. Actually, this isn't. Is this even bad? In all honesty, it probably isn't. It would work well with a Nyx missile. Honestly, I'm sure you served me well. Wait. Ah! I need more scrap. Okay. How are we doing this? I accidentally put too much in here. I think what I'm gonna do is nix the shields, flak the weapons, and then board. Alright. Ah! Oh, this is awesome. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, how am I gonna do this? I think I have to mix the engines. Yeah, mix the engines. And I want to wait before mind controlling because, yeah. Actually, no, you're gonna go in the clone bay. Wait, hold on. What if? Oh no. Hades. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. I thought I was gonna get, Honestly, it's a better deal. Oh man. Oh man. I forgot to upgrade my... It's fine. You've arrived at the location. A small green autoship can be seen in the distance. An unusually shaped hacking pod is attached to the exterior. The drone appears unarmed and is relatively small, meaning it is no real threat. I'm scared of Kelly the calculator up there. Approach the probe. As soon as you approach, the probe locks onto your hull and begins to orbit in circles. Hey, can anyone... Me. Please... This is urgent message. It's hard to understand what's being said besides all the static. The message is garbled and fluctuating in volume. We can hear you, sort of. Oh, did I... I'm... It... Please, wherever you are... Please... Yeah, I'm a just, an engine Zoltan, a rock, please. An NG, a Zoltan, and a rock. Things that look bad. In breach of... The message ends abruptly. You jot down what little you can. Just as you are about to cut comms, a rift opens and a large autoship arrives, colored unlike anything you've ever seen. It looks like Sylvan Prime. The symbols represents those on the collector, although you still have no idea what they mean. The autoship ignores you, standing the probe. Meanwhile, you receive another long-distance hail. Stranger, this is no good. It seems my employers have found us. Well, they haven't found me. Phew. Not yet, at least. But you must stop this ship before it can report back to my employers, or else everything is at risk. Detecting multiple anomalies. An hostile vessel inbound, deploying quarantine measures. I'm gonna waste so many missiles on this. Then again, if I can kill the shields, system damage 4, 2. I think I'm gonna nix the engines first. It's a good thing I got that. But this does not look good. No, I need to nix the weapons. Okay, well. That is brutal. Ah! No, I need to repair this. Wait. Somehow you managed to clear out the vessel you set to scrapping the ship. Ugh. Truly miraculous. I'm surprised you made it out alive, stranger. You're just as lucky that was unarmed. You've done good work, though, stranger. This probe. It seems a curiosity for certain. It would be a shame to destroy it now. I will conduct further studies on it in my free time. But in an effort to make your time worthwhile, a special gift is in order. This is a replica of the weapon I metaphorically sold my soul for. What got us into this mess. Use it well, stranger. I can only hope it has no adverse side effects. Is this... It cost me. It cost me a Zoltan. weapon of ancient evil, which infiltrates the minds of its victims and turns them against each other. Inflicts mind control on any enemy it hits, but prevents them from receiving orders. 9. Alright. This is definitely a weapon of some kind. Ellie? Congratulations. You have been promoted to Weapons Master. Kill the mantis. The shot. Okay. This is a weapon. Uh, okay. Okay. If that's how you want to be. This thing is powerful. I don't know how they intended to kill me, honestly. They had fuel this entire time. Lost some fleet. It seems to be poorly armed. Honestly, I would kind of like to do that here. The torch. Oh yes. Oh yes. Finally, the rebel ship. No ship, no nebula, no distress. It has to be an empty beacon. Fleet pursued for 1 jump. Increase for 1 jump, whatever. Alright, we find a Federation operative. We're getting a lot of drones. Alright, Ellie, you've been replaced. Alright. I think I'm going to pause right here, and I will be back. Alright. Alright. Welcome back. I believe I'm in the Rebel Stronghold. Time to unlock the Rebel Cruiser. So it's an empty beacon I'm looking for. One, two, three. Let's go here. Okay. Back where I came from. Oh boy. Right here. You arrive at the beacon to find yourself in a huge rebel shipyard. Scaffolding and construction drones filling the entire surrounding area. The entire system looks devoted to ship construction. The nearby planets and moons, ruthlessly mined to harvest resources for ships of immense size. Inspect the shipyards. You move closer to the planet's surface, noticing a giant hangar. The ships inside must be enormous in size. Around the outskirts are a few scattered rebel ships patrolling. You could probably pick any one of them to fight. Alright. What am I going to do? Several rebel ships? But just ignore them and investigate the hangar. Okay. You enter the hangar and are left in awe at the sight inside. A massive Multiverse flagship, still under construction, rests inside. Killing this thing could save a whole other reality. Choose to take it down and it will power up and attack you. Okay. Fight the flagship. This could very well be just as important as your primary mission. You move in to attack the flagship. As the crew of construction workers on board quickly evacuate and are replaced by well-trained human soldiers. Yo, is that a new generation weapon? Okay. Alright. You detect no more life signs on the incomplete flagship. You'd expect a ship of that size to have more security measures, but perhaps their computer systems aren't complete yet. Rebel Cruiser request. You know, with an infinite amount of potential realities, there are thousands more flagships out there, but without this one at least, one more reality has been saved. It's a major victory, and there's countless scrap for you to collect, and even blueprints for a Rebel Cruiser left unprotected. Cautious of reinforcements arriving, you take as much as you can and leave. The fleet will likely be too distracted dealing with this loss to follow you. Okay. Four shots, 3 power versus these two. I think maybe it's time. I don't want to. You locate a mining colony, advancement rate. Okay. Pulsar. I have to go up there. Forward scout of the Rebel fleet. Well, finally, we have a forward scout. Damn you, he says. Alright, I need to be here in 8 jumps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I have plenty of time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Let's take our chances. Alter his opinions. Nice. Do I need this? Probably not. A distressed or no, hold on. No, I'm gonna have to be conservative with my missiles. Because those are actually what's gonna kill my those ships. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can make it. Oh well. Oh. Actually, I wonder if I can. No. Okay. It's like these auto ships have a mind of their own. Why are rebels attacking their own merchants is what I don't get. Ah! Wow. Oh, not the med bay. I'll try and crew kill round 1 and then switch to the anti-hull. Oh, do I have a rebel transport? I mean, it probably doesn't matter, but still. I do have the rebel transport. Where's the clone bay? Oh, it's over there. Charge laser. Oh, a Duskbringer. Have I fought this before? Okay. From out of the tunnel comes a massive cruiser vessel of Duskbringer design. The steel exterior of the ship shines from the nearest star, but your attention is drawn to their large crew of Zoltan soldiers. Ugh, another repugnant Federation pig in our way. I carry the Duskbringer message to new realities, cleansing the evils I see in my path. You will be my next target. I suggest you prepare whatever pitiful defenses you might own, though I doubt there'll be enough against me. The mighty vessel has been vanquished. With the now clear cruiser, plenty of scrap and supplies remain for the taking. Steel launcher. You're also surprised to find a special weapon amongst the wreckage. You've never seen a weapon like this before, so you assume it's a custom model made by the renegades themselves. The steel launcher. Good. Alright. We have plenty of fuel. Let's not get screwed by bad RNG. Now, there is one thing I am very curious about. Oh well. Reroute. Nah, nothing good. Alright, we're about to see how well we can perform. This is a good weapon. Or this is gonna take a while. There we go. Finally, the glitch is over. Contact Federate? Monk. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but aren't monks, normally pacifists? Oh, you should see what Ellie did. I guess you're the exception then. As long as you deal with the flagship, I don't care who you are. We need ammunition. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I can get renegade loot, or I can get the Epistle of Madness. Well, I won't need this anymore. I'm gonna be honest, I think I'd rather have the steel, actually, than the Hades. But yeah, I think I'm gonna roll with that. And this is special loot, so it doesn't matter which one I present. It's pretty good. So I'm gonna crew kill them, and then switch them out. But what am I gonna do? Steel? Steel and Laser 2? Steel and Hades? I think Hades is not gonna be great. But then anti-hull. I'm gonna keep an eye on it. Wakeson. So I can't show Okay. Guess I'll show the renegade loot. Alright. Let's not lose this time. Alright, the aim here is to crew kill. Where's the doors? It's over there. It appears the ship is equipped with an advanced AI system. Good. It's not often you aim to crew kill. Alright. But this can kill quickly. I imagine this can kill quickly too, so... Oh god, not mind control. Alright. Finally, I managed to beat this cruiser. Took me how many tries? It definitely was not 4 tries. This is probably my 5th try, honestly. Oh boy.